everyone, it's Zooks, and this is Let's Play Satisfactory, where everything's made up and the damage to FICSIT property doesn't matter. That's right. It's useless, like me when I'm trying to do any kind of exercise. Just useless. Welcome back to the FICSIT Apprenticeship Program. Last episode. Stop! I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash. Stop! Oh. I think I can just... I've never had to do this. Hey, it was pretty easy. Oh. Hey, welcome back to the FICSIT Apprenticeship Program. Last episode, we put together a heavy modular frame factory and some Nobelisk and... what else? It was Nobelisk and rifle cartridges. In this episode, we're back at the blue crater, where our space elevator production is. Did we? Ooh, I did turn something off. I thought I hit a wire, but I think technically, I actually can just do this. I'm seeing my powers off, but if I take this and just do that, yeah, because power is through the railroad lines. But we're here in this episode, and we are going to be working on some oil production. If you look below here, you'll see I've done some work. I have already put some oil extractors down on oil nodes. There's 6 nodes there. And I have some pipes going up to this big old flat piece of concrete. Here at the space elevator, we're gonna need, some of our space elevator parts are going to need plastic and rubber. So there's a ton of oil here, and it does not make any sense to not utilize it. So we're gonna make a massive refinery area where we get this oil and turn it into rubber and plastic. We're gonna use the rubber and plastic in our space elevator factory, and we're gonna use it, there's some other places that we're gonna ship it off to, but at the moment it's just gonna be for the space elevator. So we're gonna walk through, we already walked through some oil production. I know we've done that, but there's some other recipes that we're gonna look at, and I wanna show you how interesting combinations and stuff that you can use to help maximize your oil nodes. By the way, I mentioned when I had shown you the space elevator factory that I didn't want to stick with the brown. I wanted this to have its own aesthetic. And at the moment, the choice is this blue. And I think it's just this little almost like flesh color. I don't know. I'm not in love with it, but I've never been good at colors. And picking a good color. It's just not something I've ever felt confident with. But it's like this tan color and this blue, and it's kind of like I want to say a cobalt-ish, I don't know, teal. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. But I wanted to bring you in because in a little bit here, I have to get going because then my real life is calling me. But next time, in just a sec, we're gonna get over here and start chugging away at some oil production, tons of refineries and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna go be a dad. So I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I'm back. It's been a bit. I recorded the intro and then had to run. At least I think I recorded the intro. If I didn't, who cares? It's an intro. Nobody likes intros. I wanted to explore some of the other oil recipes, particularly in this space elevator factory. And I'm going to talk a little quiet because my wife and son are in the other room napping. So I'm going to try to talk not too loud. And I have my daughter in here with me, so if you hear something, that could be it. But what we're going to do in this episode is I wanted to explore some of the oil recipes that we didn't look at, particularly for plastic and rubber. And one of the reasons we're doing this is because this space elevator factory, as I said before, I want to have this factory to be sort of self-sufficient in terms of resources. And there's oil here, which means we got to turn it into rubber and plastic. So I have a setup, and I wanted to show you basically what everything that makes plastic and everything that makes rubber, and the best and most efficient way to do that. Excuse me. So this is the recipe for plastic. Let's just make 6 of these. 2. Okay, let's make 2 of them. So this is the recipe for plastic. This is the standard recipe for rubber. 30 crude oil to 20 rubber, 30 crude oil to 20 plastic. You know, same recipe except here. On the plastic recipe, we get 10 heavy oil residue, and on the rubber recipe, we get 20 heavy oil residue. So this recipe will produce more heavy oil residue than the other. That's the only difference. And this is your standard recipe. And then here we got residual plastic, and then we got residual rubber. And in these, we use 60 polymer resin to make 20 plastic, and you add some water. And this one, you do 40 polymer resin to get 20 rubber and 40 water. Okay? This recipe is, in my opinion, the least, we will not be using this recipe too often. And it's not as good as the next recipe we'll look at, which is recycled plastic and recycled rubber. So, for 30 rubber and 30 fuel, you can get 60 plastic. For 30 plastic and 30 fuel, you can get 60 rubber. Effectively, using fuel to double, to change a plastic to a rubber, or a rubber to a plastic and double it, right? Super handy, particularly so because in this recipe, we are going to make heavy oil residue. You can use heavy oil residue, where is it, to make fuel, I believe here. Boom. In fact, I think this is an even better recipe because we just get some packaged water and make even more packaged fuel, right? And then you just unpackage it and recycle the packages. So what we can do is we can set up this normal oil recipe of rubber. And actually, I'm gonna, at this point, I got a spreadsheet here. This will eventually be the setup for the oil production at the space elevator factory. This will eventually be it, but it's a lot. I think, how many buildings is this? 226. It's a ton. It's 193 refineries, so a ton. But I wanted to sort of display what is awesome about this. So we get our oil. So we're going to get plastic from you get plastic from 3 resources technically. Oil, you can get it from polymer resin, and you can get it from fuel. Okay? And so oil, we need to pick the best recipe to get the rubber and plastic out of the oil. And that's this. Mostly because we make more heavy oil residue right here. In the plastic recipe, it's this. I'm going to type with one hand here, see how this goes. It's the same exact thing for this, except it's 20 plastic and it's only 10 heavy oil residue, which is not as good because we want to make as much heavy oil residue because we're going to turn it into fuel and then recycle that fuel back into some production for plastic. So what we'll do here is we're going to make a ton of rubber. We're going to use up all our oil making a ton of rubber, right? And it's going to produce rubber and it's going to produce heavy oil residue. Now this is a later game recipe that we don't have access to, specifically because it's used in a blender. And we haven't seen that building yet. But this is the same basic recipe as the diluted packaged fuel that we do have access to in the refinery. And we're gonna take this, and so because we're making more heavy oil residue, all we need to do is get some water and get some fuel. Hey, buddy. That's my son. He's up. But we're going to take this as much of the heavy oil residue, and we're going to turn it all into fuel, right? So now, at this point in the production, we have a ton of fuel, and we have a ton of rubber. So basically, all we're doing is we're going to make plastic by getting rid of some of the rubber and some of the heavy and some of the fuel. And the goal is to use up all the fuel that you can, right? And so with this, we can sort of, because of this recipe being that it takes one of our two resources we're after and makes it into two. You need some help, buddy? Oh, yeah, I'll help you. Oh, you got it, bud. You nailed it. Nailed it. All right. Now, the nature of this is that we get to sort of pick our poison, how much we want to produce. This is where you decide how much plastic and rubber you make, right? Because here we're just trying to maximize our heavy oil and our rubber here. We need as much of this as we can, and we're gonna naturally maximize our rubber here. And then here we want to maximize our fuel, because the rubber and the fuel is going to be what generates however much we get to make, because we essentially get to get all this fuel, and we have an opportunity to double our rubber into plastic. So here we're going to make, bless you, we're going to make our rubber into plastic, doubling effectively the resource. And then here we're going to recycle this plastic again with more fuel until we get a number that we're going to need. Now, obviously, these are some gigantic numbers. We're not really ready to handle these numbers, particularly this number. This is the total power usage of this facility by itself. And we also don't even have any blenders. So we're going to make some refineries here, and and I just want to sort of show you how cool these recipes are. Unfortunately, I'm already down because I didn't plan. So I basically am only making refineries here. So let's just get a bunch of these. All I really need is to make a little bit of plastic and rubber for my production. I think I need... Oh, how much do I need? So we're going to be working on adaptive control and modular engine. Modular engine's going to take 75 rubber. And then this is 75 rubber, 390 plastic. I wanted to show y'all because we really didn't, we were like, we have one standard recipe, that's it. Alright, now if I remember right, each of these pipes has 300 oil, except for the center has 150. I believe that's right. Let's see. We're gonna do that setup just in a sort of scoped down type of way. In fact, before we go too crazy with it, we're gonna need plastic. We're gonna need plastic because we got to make some containers. The good thing about this recipe, though, is that you don't need to continually produce. What am I trying to say? What's the recipe here? So this is the recipe. This is a little bit of a trick that you need to pay attention to. This is the recipe, right, that we're going to use to make fuel. It's super efficient. You're basically doubling your heavy oil residue into fuel, and it's turning water into packaged fuel. This is super efficient, probably one of the best recipes in the game, right? Now, prior to this, you can see here the standard recipe. We need to have... That's a little loud, bud. Let's not be too loud, okay? Thank you. Okay, hey. All right, thank you. For particularly, so we're gonna make this, right? We need packaged water. So we're gonna get water, and we're gonna take an empty canister and we're gonna make packaged water. Anyway, this is packaged water. It takes a canister. So we have to make a canister, and you would think that we have to set up automation for the canister, but you don't. Because it turns it into packaged fuel, which is important. Because we're gonna send, if you look at this recipe, which is these alternative recipes here, it takes actual fuel. So we're gonna have to unpackage the packaged fuel, which will result in fuel. I don't know where the cars are, bud. Oh, I bet those hungry hippos over there, bud. But as you can see, this takes fuel. So we're gonna have to unpackage the packaged fuel. That will result in an empty canister. And what we do is we'll then route that empty canister back to the production. But, and I'm gonna do this here. Let's see. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do this kind of sloppily because this is not going to stay. I gotta get a pipe over here. So let's, and then it should pump up full of oil. It should pump full of oil. Well, you know, I have pumps down there. It's just a, let's see, that one work? Oh, hey, it's better to figure out this isn't working now. Let's see. I have pumps. Okay, that's what we'll do. We're gonna go grab this one, just for the time being. It was this one. Definitely has a pump that should be working. Oh, did I not? There's... Are you not powered, buddy? You're powered. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Let's do this. See if that works. Just reset all the pipes. There we go. Gosh, you know, this game's just a tad bit buggy. Alright, gosh, that helps. Wow. That's stressing me out. I was wondering, like, I thought my brain was broken. Let's get our, so this is all, that wasn't even part of the oil production. That is just me fumbling around with these parts. Let's see. What is the, how much am I making here? Oh, I'm not even making anything. It's 20. I kind of feel like I want to make one more. Right? All right, so we can accumulate some canisters for our little oil setup here. So let's merge these. It's weird that it's deciding to pop that up like that. Right? And then we'll do something like that. Okay, so now, and then we're gonna power these. Cool. Good, getting canisters, fantastic. Now the thing we're gonna have to do is keep an eye on that, but that's okay. So now let's get, with that churning away, we wanna get our production down. So before I continue, we're gonna do some math on the fly. We're gonna start with this recipe. Again, we're gonna be getting heavy oil residue. It's important to have this this recipe first because we're gonna get more heavy oil residue. And we're gonna try to get, what was that number again? We need 75 rubber and 390 plastic. 75 rubber, 390 plastic. So 75 rubber, 390. So one thing we can, so because we're going to turn 1 rubber into 2 plastic, we only need to make half of what we need for that. So we need 390, right? 390 plastic. So that means we have to divide that by 2 and make 195 rubber. And 195, what was that number that we need? 75. So let's do 195 plus 75. So 270 is our rubber goal, right? We want to get to 270 rubber. So that's 270 divided by 20, 13.5 refineries. Okay. And that one's got rubber. So we can actually put all this in one pipeline. It just all has to be at least Mark II belts. Or Mark II pipes. Alright. So, you know, I'm gonna do this too. We're gonna have to merge this from 2 lines. So, and honestly I can do the middle one, but let's just do this for now. And then we're gonna, oh yeah, we're gonna reset these real quick. And then we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna alright, let's see. See if that works. Don't think I was like I had messed that up, but yeah, oil, yeah. Just have to reset them sometimes, you know. If stuff's not working the way it's supposed to, just delete it and build it back, and it works itself out sometimes. So let's start doing this. Gotta power these suckers. This is gonna be a ton of power, guys. 13.5 times 30. I don't know what that is, but it's a lot. Luckily we have 2 coal generators. We're gonna be alright for now. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm gonna mention it now. I had originally thought I was gonna work on a fuel power plant before we get to the next tiers, but I have opted not to do that. I want to, particularly because there's a recipe I want access to for the fuel build that you don't get access to till you unlock phase or tiers. What is it, 7? It's like a really easy one in tier 7, so it's not like gonna take forever, but I want to at least have that ready to go. Let's make sure we're still, yeah, that stuff is gonna accumulate rather slowly. Okay, now we gotta get the, oh wait. Guys, we might be taking a break here. Alright, we're back. Should have a ton of canisters. Looking good. I need to flush this. Alright, sorry about that. Had to step away and do important things. Let's see. Oil. Where was I? We have to... What is our next step? So we got our rubber, then we need to be prepared to receive said heavy oil residue. And we want to get the rubber out of here. So let's maybe leave a little bit of space here. Don't think we're gonna need too much. So we're gonna get the rubber out. This is what we need. So 30 heavy oil residue after I autosave. How many heavy oil residue are we making? 20 times 13.5 times 20, 270. So we need 9. 9 refinery. This is going to be hugely take up a ton of power. Let's see. We have plenty to spare, so let's see. So we need 9. 1, 2, 3, of course. Let's go. So I'm supposed to be making plastic. Alright. Now we're at it. We gotta get 6 more on here. Yeah, but I wanted to really make this episode particularly because of how important mastering this stage of the game is. This is what I consider to be... Hello. This is what I consider to be endgame, or not endgame, I'm sorry, that's mid-game. And this is sort of going to be where you go from, you know, 0 to hero, you know what I mean? Because the opportunities you have to fail are large here. And we want to try to avoid that at all costs. Let's see. Oh my gosh, those autosaves are nuts now. Alright, this is where the rubber's coming out, so we're gonna...
Oh no, it's too loud.
Oh my gosh, it's too loud. There you go. Too close. So we're gonna merge these. I guess we'll just bring them this way. I really hope... Oh, 2. Now it's 2. Yeah, that's it. That's the sweet spot. Alright. Yeah, right there. And we'll just bring them out this way, I'm assuming. So let's go... Oops. Oh boy. I forgot how bad I am with these. Alright, let's do this. And we're coming this way. But yeah, in my opinion, if you can get through this stage of the game, the rest of the game is cake. Because this is sort of, once you master this section of the game, everything else is just about scaling. It's the same principles in this stage of the game that you're going to be using in later stages of the game, as it is now, you know what I mean? And that's particularly dealing with... I'll say this, I guess there's one stage of this that you're not having to deal with that you will be dealing with. But in this part of the game, you have to learn how to deal with these byproducts, and that's kind of huge, especially for the rest of the game. And so, if you master this, you will have mastered just about every aspect of this game. And all you're really doing at that point is managing scaling. I guess there's 2 other parts to this game that I expect you don't. Maybe you do. But one thing that we're not going to be tackling in this phase is sort of long-range transmission of materials, or transportation of materials. And that is definitely a sort of late game thing that we will be dealing with. Oh man. Okay. How have y'all been doing? It's been a bit since I've been playing Satisfactory. I have been really enjoying the comments though, and little chat chits I get to have with y'all. I want to thank you again very much for watching. I have been playing some Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I'm planning on putting out a long play of it. So, if y'all are interested in that, you know, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled. All right, so we're getting out the rubber. Now we got to get out the heavy oil residue. Now here's the thing, right? I wonder. Oh, tell me that was on purpose. Oh, how perfect is that? Okay, watch this. Alright, so we're gonna put a splitter up here. And we're gonna bring our water on this line. Sometimes I can't hear this. I wonder if that's gonna... It does. Oh, this is perfect. Man, I didn't even plan it this way. But I wish I did, because that's pretty smart. So we're gonna bring the water in on this line. Oh no! Hold on, let's see if I got this right. So I have it coming in that way. So we'll swap this. We'll just bring it in this way, since no, I don't know what I'm doing. We're doing it this way. I was right the first time. Alright. Yeah, we'll bring the water in from this side, because I expect the other side's going to get a bit busy. And this is going to be built kind of like a temporary thing. I think I mentioned this earlier. It's going to be kind of temporary. We will be certainly using this. Like this is going to be a permanent thing, but at the moment it's not permanent. This is temporary, and then once we expand and are able to handle the amount of how much, so oh sweet, so I can just sink this as necessary. Cool. 60 package water for 60 package fuel, 30 per minute, so that's 9, so 540. Wow. 540 packaged water a minute. Yikes. So we might have to do something a little different here. We'll bring in... We're going to have to merge at some point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is going to be... This one's going to need to be merged. So we'll merge here. And technically we'll have 270 coming in on each side. And we have to switch these. All that fuss, and I was going to be switching them anyway. Split. So this. Okay. And it'll be Mark III belts on these. I'm so glad I get to make this up. I have not used this oil setup yet in any game that I've played. I've always just went with a standard, and then I dumped the heavy oil residue into petroleum coat. And I'm happy I get to use it in this fashion. Okay, boom. Okay. Fantastic. Wow, that worked out so nice. Alright, so we'll bring the water in this way. I need to make 540 water. Let's go ahead and we're going to merge all this heavy oil into here. Let's get my pipe bar on here. I'm going to be like this. Are you going to... Look at that, man. I am the best. Okay. Totally on purpose, guys. Every time. Alright. Get up here. And I believe we're making the same amount of heavy oil residue. So I know it should be 270 a minute. Okay. That's it. Alright, and then we're gonna merge these. Kind of just Is that it? Yes, that's it. And then there. There. But yeah, I was taking a little break there because I was just not really having a ton of time to record. And that's mostly just because, you know, pandemic, everybody's trying to stay in, right? And so I'm making an attempt here. I just was like, you know, we're just going to record anyway. I don't really have the time availability. My daughter is in the room right now playing a game. And she's being super sweet and nice right now. But I just said enough's enough. My factory ain't gonna build itself. So we're out here building, and I'm trying to do it. I'm making it happen. But I also want to kind of move ahead a bit because this is some live building that I've been doing. And in fact, the last few episodes have been live building, but we're going to be hopping back to that sort of build and then walk through. Because I'm about to work on the next 2 space elevator park factories. And so I kind of want to get through this because I will, you know, I don't have to worry too much about recording. Because honestly, the biggest availability I have as far as time goes is in the morning. At like 6 in the morning. But the problem is I can't do vocal stuff that early because I'm just going to wake people up in the house. I'm lost. Where's my mouse go? The stinking autosave is killing me. Alright, let's go. So, yeah, like my availability to play is I have a consistent, regular time to play at 6 in the morning. But I just can't do vocal recording at that time. So I want to get to this space elevator park because I'll have plenty of time to sit here chugging away at sort of the details and stuff of the space elevator factory. And I don't have to worry about getting some time to play. Alright, we got these in now. We're gonna have to power them, but they ain't gonna go for a bit because we have to put in alright. Oh. That's not what I was trying to do. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I did that twice. Get it right. Get it tight. Alright. I did. I was like, I thought I did it again. I'm just losing track of this. Alright. Let's go here. After this, we will almost be done. We are going to, so now, let's bring it back here. Probably shouldn't put it there, because I'm going to, let's just put this there. Okay, so now, these things should start working. I lied, but they will accumulate some heavy oil residue, so that's good. Let's go ahead. We're going to come down here. I didn't think I showed you too much of this down here. I have basically just put in some buffers. They've been filling up with oil, and I put in some extractors. Not that big a deal. But what we're gonna do, we need to make 540 packaged fuel. Alright. Now I'm gonna tell you this cool thing, the thing I love most about packaged fuel builds, or anything that's packaged. How am I gonna get this up here? Let's grab 540. I'm gonna grab reduction. So 540 divided by 120, 4.5. So we're gonna build 5. I think we're gonna put them here, and we're actually gonna go do this. Let's go ahead and just throw 5 out here. 1, 2, 3. Well, it didn't work out. Let's see. This is what we'll do for now. I'm gonna grab. We just need to make package fuel, or gosh, not package fuel. We are making package water right here. All right. Let's look at our packager for a second. All right, and let's grab. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna make packaged water. Hey, 60 a minute. That'll be really nice and easy. 9 packagers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more. I believe I have plenty of resources up here. That's another amazing thing about the trains, is I just essentially moved an entire couple containers worth of materials over here. Lickety split. It was a piece of cake. Had to get the train tracks down. That's one other thing I want to do, is start getting some supports for the train tracks, so they don't look like just floating steel frames. Oh. I'm captured in an autosave. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some more plastic. It's fantastic. Let's grab some more. I'm gonna just grab one of those, why not? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I believe that's it. I do need some unpackagers. So maybe let's just be prepared. And we do have enough for everything there. Cool. So, gotta figure out a great place to put this. Thinking just over here. Let's see. Alright, let's just go ahead with this. Alright, grab some water extractors. Why not do like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, you know, I did that. Hopefully, didn't do that prematurely. Let's do this, right? Alright. Okay. So 120 there, 120 there. I'll put these small pipes here, but we're gonna go with the enlarged pipe, because we are gonna be pulling 540 out of these things. I'm not underclocking these either, because I kind of want it to overfill a bit. In fact, speaking of overfilling, let's get a. Where are you? Right here. I want a fluid buffer here. I think right here. Yeah, like that maybe? Like that? And what we'll do... My phone is ringing. It's my wife. It's not my wife. Alright. Let's see. So I got this is a plan, right? This is a play. We put them down here, right? These things only suck up 60 water a minute. So here's what we do. Boop. Just like that. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. I'm about it. What you make, baby?
A rainbow popsicle.
A rainbow pot in the oven? How'd you do that? Alright. Let's see. So, we're gonna... No, we're not gonna do it like that. That doesn't look nearly as cool. Alright. Mark 2 belts incoming. Belts. Alright. Hopefully the pump will work. Oh, wait. Please tell me I have this going the right way. I'm all stressed out now. I knew it. I knew it. I was too confident. I gotta flip these suckers around. It's just like something's gonna go wrong. I know it. Let's just go ahead and... We want it this way.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread
What you want to show me, baby?
It's a rainbow.
President
It's a
urges all
rainbow
citizens to do
popsicle
their
with
part
rainbow
in
ice
harvest
cream and
alien
a rainbow
artifacts.
stick.
All rainbows.
And I'm gonna eat it.
Eat it.
You want some?
Thank you. Alright. Let's go here. Going here. Going here. Let's go. Let's go. Is that? Okay. Fantastic. Alright, let's get our Mark II pipes. I'm auto-saving. Okay, I actually really like that design a lot. I'm gonna have to use that a little bit more. I like that, the way it looks. Pipe coming up and around. Alright, cool. So that should be our... Let's make sure they're making packaged water. Oh, that's right. That's one thing I didn't prep yet. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I need to get packages in here. That's okay. How? It'll be close. It'll just clip. Clip it. We'll clip it. It's no big deal. Alright. Packaged water. Packaged... Not fuel. Packaged water. I wonder how many of those I made packaged fuel. Let's see. Water. 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 Woo. Alright. So let's look at trying. Okay, okay. So we'll do this. And then. Okay, that works. Uh-oh. Man, I knew it. Alright, this is clipping a bit, but hey. I don't care. There you go. There you go. You know, some of these, like, the clipping really doesn't look that bad. Like in this situation, doesn't look awful. It does kind of there. I guess I lied. It does look awful. How many packages? Oh, how many packages do I need to be prepared for? That's the question. 540. Ooh. So we're gonna have to separate those containers into 2 containers. So something like this, right? Where, so we'll have a container here, right? And then we'll have a container here. And what we'll do is, I wonder if, let's see. So if we were to go one, like, I think that this might be it, and then 1, 2, something like that, right? And then this needs to be a 3 belt. Did I nail it? Oh, I nailed it. Okay. So now, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got that wrong. What? No. 60 a minute. In. Let's just do our math. We need 9. So I am jumping the gun a tad bit. So that's right. I didn't build these. Oh, already building it backwards. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need one more. Oh boy. Counting simulator is here. Okay. And then we'll just do this shenanigans some more. Alright. I'm autosaving. I gotta switch this autosave to be like every 10 minutes. I guess it gives me a good... Get a sip of water or something. Though it feels like my life is freezing. We go there. Aww. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to this.
Guess what?
What's up, baby?
I made you pizza and there's red sauce under it, but it's cheese. Look at it.
Hey!
And I put
You know I
some-
don't like sauce. Why are you giving me sauce on my pizza when you know I don't like sauce?
What sauce? You don't like cheese sauce?
I like regular sauce, not the red sauce.
Do you like cheese sauce?
Do I like cheese sauce? Yes, I love cheese sauce.
Yeah, there's cheese on it that's melted and red sauce under it.
Thank you.
I'll give you a quick.
2, 3, 4, and then this one has to be a splitter.
Now do you want to eat some?
I do. Hold the phone.
And now I'm gonna
No, this is a merger, that's right. Merge to there. And then this can be... Uh-oh. I should have been more careful. Got to be more careful when you walk the street alone, hiding in the shadows. That was from a TV show that I love. If you can guess it in the comments, you will get 1,000 channel points. I don't know what that means, but you will get them. What's what?
What sauce do you want?
I would like the red sauce, please. No, the cheese sauce. Yeah, that stuff. Alright, let's split here.
I got a bit of butter sticking too, like you did with the eggs. Look.
That's, oh, good idea. Yeah, you're right. You don't want the food sticking to the pan when you cook it.
I'm making pizza now.
Okay. Splitters go
Wait,
here.
I make pizza. Now I'm making.
What kind of pizza are you making?
I'm not making pizza anymore. I make pizza. Now I'm making cheese noodles.
You're making cheese noodles.
Yeah, it's spaghetti with cheese.
Alright. We are almost there. Okay. Wait, let me make sure I belt these suckers up because I deleted a lot of these belts. And then we do 3 belts. It's 540 going. Ah! I'm falling. Okay, so we're good. Wait, we're not good. We added these two, didn't select the recipe. I'm on top of it today, guys. Alright, so this is where, let's go ahead and get this set up. So we're gonna take a Mark III. And you're gonna go this way. Let's see how far this will go, right? It's not gonna go all the way. So probably right here we need to do one of these. I think we need 2. So let's put this belt back. And then...
Do you want to eat your food? Oh, yummy.
It's yummy. Okay. Now, let's go back to our container conundrum. We're gonna have to do 2 containers. 1, uno, dos. So this one is gonna feed our top belts. It's gonna feed the other way. And then this one, slime.
I'm not picking the slime.
Don't pick the slime because I'm not gonna eat it.
Strawberry.
I ain't eating slime, okay?
This is strawberry.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm not eating slime, so don't pick it. Alright, I don't want any slime. Okay. Oh, powering this up. We are getting close to being ready to go. I think we just have one more set of production to pick. Uh-oh. Oh no. Gosh, I love those new lines that they have added for the summer sloops and stuff. It is super creepy. Okay, one more for this guy. Or gal. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're gonna do... That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do one of the big old wires. Oh, why weren't you working? So with this Mark II pole, we can just throw all these things on one pole. Fantastic. Alright. Now, we're going to connect this to... Oh. We're pausing. Alright, we're back. We are back. What?
It's the first game.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to get our packages for that side on this line. Packages for that side on this line. How do I want to get this up? Let's build a wall. And they're going to pay for it. Okay. Like that. That. And then I think I just can... This is where we will feed, this is where we are going to feed our system with some empty canisters. Autosave, free me. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. Let me do this for now. We have to unload this into the system first, so we're gonna do a split. And then we're just gonna do this. And then we'll do Mark IV belts to snatch them all up. Alright. Cool. Okay. So while that's working, so we are going to get empty canisters in here. And you know what would be cool is if right behind it we did our packaged water coming in, right? something like this. That would just look real cool, I think. Now, okay. So now, we're gonna have packaged water coming out of this area. So we're gonna do a merger. Let's go ahead. Man, I thought, you know, that's one thing I'm definitely learning from doing this, is just understanding, like, how much time things take. Because I really thought this would be something, I thought I would be done with this in half an hour. I thought this video would be half an hour. But at the moment, it is not, it is seeming like it will be a bit longer than half an hour. But you live and learn. I'm learning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's split. Let's do this. Okay, and then we need 3 belts on here. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Okay. We don't need splitters here. We need mergers. Perfect. Everything should be connected. We're getting water, and we're going to be getting packaged water here. And then we'll do this. Okay. Okay. Packaged water going in. Unpackaged. Unpackaged water. No. Okay. So another cool thing about these builds with the packages is that we're raising all this water up without having to use pumps. Yeah, what you got, baby?
How do I do this thing?
You have to complete some more bundles
I
in the community center. You know where that is? Yeah, you gotta go there and oops.
Do more bundles.
Yep, go to the community center and complete as many bundles as you can.
I'm gonna go to the other one and see if I can go. That I really did a lot of bundles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how you get access to that area. That's the quarry, is what that
What's
is.
a quarry?
Quarry is a big place where they dig up a bunch of rocks for different reasons. So I should be getting some packaged water up here. Packaged water needs to go here. So let's go ahead and get this on the start. This is a Mark 1 lift. It needs to be a Mark 3 lift. Oh wait, it is a Mark 3 lift. I nailed it. Let's get this up. Get this down. I'm running out of steel beams. Okay, let's see where we're gonna land here. Okay. I really expect to have some water coming in here. I'm getting empty packages. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. Silly me. Did not connect the water. Now we're gonna do... Oops. Wow, I'm running out of a lot. Let's do horizontal to vertical. There we go. There we go. And we should be getting some water in here. There we go. Fill her up. Ugh. I want to see some of these packagers turn on. That's the only good thing about the autosaves is when you water, please. Why? It's water. It's getting canisters. How are you not getting water? What is happening?
Daddy, it's so broken.
Yeah, you might not have done the bundle. You have to do a big bundle. Gosh, every time, man, with these pipes.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
We're not harvesting you, alright? We're not harvesting the specimen, Ada.
It's not me.
Alright. There's a bunch of bundles that you gotta do. Alright.
There's a lot of things.
There we go.
Harvest.
Alright, we did it. Packaged water, go. Now I need to go get some more steel beams for belts.
Whoa, what does that say?
I can't tell you.
This
I can't.
Is it a treasure chest?
I'm not telling you.
Is it some seeds?
It's something.
Is it a blue bag?
It's something.
Is it pizza food?
Is it food?
Yeah, in the game.
No, it's not food in the game.
Is it Abigail's new friend?
Abigail's new friend. No, it is not Abigail's new friend.
Is it a paper plate? Is it a cheese shell? Cheese shell.
You'll see.
Cheese shell. Somebody.
For a sec, okay. So we'll get packaged water in here, and we're gonna get packaged fuel. So what we do with this? How much packaged fuel am I getting? Getting 540. So we're gonna unpackage this fuel. Kind of. Wow. I don't know if we are gonna unpackage the fuel. This is where I wasn't sure, and because of the scale. So here's the thing, right? I definitely need some refineries to do. To get 390 plastic from. Let's look here. Take a look. See. So, recycled. So we need 30 fuel and 30 plastic. Oops, I did that backwards. 30 rubber, 30 fuel to make 60 plastic. So that was 390. 390 divided by 60.
Guess what? I did all of the thing, and now I get a gift.
So 6.5. Ooh, we're gonna be making a ton of fuel here. How to do this? All right. Because here's the problem, right? The system only works because we're dumping the heavy oil residue and making it into fuel, right? But if we don't make and use the proper amount of fuel, we're going to back up on heavy oil residue, eventually backing up the system, which will mean we don't get the amount of plastic and rubber we need per minute. So I have to effectively get rid of the fuel, but I don't just want to sink the packaged fuel because I don't want to make empty canisters. I might just make some fuel generators. Yeah, we'll see. I need to make, let's go ahead and, so this is probably, let's, okay, let's get plenty of the packages there. I need to put 6, we need to get 6. So this is going to be packaged fuel. It's going to be a lot, so we can't take them all on one belt. Packaged fuel. So we got to unpackage this stuff. Do I need this open? I don't think so. I do not. Let's take these. Autosave's gonna get me out.
6:38. 6:38.
Still got some time, baby.
What time?
It's about 6 hours in the game.
6?
Yeah, a lot.
Wait.
Alright, so we're gonna have to unpackage these. What's the rate at which these are unpackaged? We can actually, and we're gonna do, let's start from the center.
Is it ready yet?
2, 3, 4, I believe it's 60. Oh, it's 40? Ugh.
Is it ready
Ugh.
yet?
540 divided by 40, 13.5.
Is it ready yet?
And then this belt goes all the way around like the. Ooh, almost had it. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. And then we make unpackaged fuel. So this will make 500. Oh no! I messed this up. This does make 60. Oh, I was looking at the wrong recipe. Shucks. That's okay. You know, at the end of the day, this is still only gonna make 540, so it's not that huge of a deal. Man. All that shenanigans. And, alright, let's do this. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do, we gotta mirror the other side, right? So this is where they merge. So we have to split here. Can you sit back down? Thank you. Get empty canisters this way. Oh boy. Alright, we're back. Let's go here. That was the center one. Goodness. And then we'll merge along this way. And same type of deal, we have to split because our belts are lame. Alright, I am recording. Yeah. Let's get this done. Okay. Because this needs to run back to our empty canisters. So we need to make sure that we split these because we are making a total of 540. What am I saying? We're unpackaging 540 packaged fuel a minute. And our belts cannot handle that, so we're going to do this split thing that we do. And, you know, I didn't think about that, but let's do this. Thought. Yeah, something like that. I think I need one more down. Yeah, like that. Alright. That's funny. I didn't need to do any of that. Let's zoop this along that way. Now, we definitely have the pipes to do this. This is where the fuel is gonna go. I don't know why I thought we needed to do that. That is what happens when you try to play this game with a bunch of other people in the room. Oh, let's finish zooping this. Should be good. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Twice in a row. Wow. There we go. Okay. Okay. This needs to be a 2-belt. Okay. This is gonna have 540, so we'll have a little bit of extra space in these pipes. Alright, let's undo all this mess. Alright. Okay, so this is where all the fuel will be. We're gonna make 540 fuel. Let's take a quick look at how much. So this is where our rubber is gonna come from. So a majority of this rubber. Hold on. Let's see. Pause for a sec. I feel like I want to turn this off. Let's turn this off. We don't need to do this anymore. So we got to, so we don't need to do this anymore. This can be dismantled. Get this stuff out of here. Oh, I mean, so let's pull these containers back here. Because here, oh wait. That's right, I need to figure out this one, right? That one. This one needs to be split. Okay. Man. Alright. We're looping these back. Alright. Let's loop the others back. So we'll merge. Okay, and then bam. Alright, cool. We are recycling now. Now we have to dump the fuel and dump. That's it. We're dumping fuel, and we gotta do what we're gonna be doing for our rubber. So let's take this stuff out. I don't need any of it. Not making this. Man, taking stuff down is so much easier. Oh, come on, man. Than putting it up. I'll tell you that. Be careful not to delete stuff that's important. I'm worried I deleted something over there that I shouldn't have. Oh, I'm running out of space. I do not need empty canisters. Sure. Okay. Okay, here we go. So now, we have 540 fuel. And we have 270, if I believe, rubber. We need to make spreadsheet. Where are you? Back down here. Dang it. Oh, I was right. I was in the right place. I was like, why am I not seeing what I need to? Plastic. This is here. 75 rubber, 390 plastic. 75 rubber, 390 plastic. We make 390 plastic with this recipe. 390, so 390 divided by 60, 390 divided by 60, 6.5. Is that enough space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we gotta get rubber in here, and we gotta get fuel in here. And 30. Let's do this. That. Actually, only need to do this to 1. Oh, I wonder if that's where that glitch comes from. Huh. Because that kind of looked like that weird graphical glitch I got on the split. Too close. Yeah, we'll split like that, that's fine. And then here, and you go that way. And then that way. That one doesn't feel right. No, that's good. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I need one more. Oops. So, just gonna throw it here. And we'll do this. Okay. Okay. Doing great so far. I should have known though, all these like liquid based stuff always take forever. They just always take a long time. Okay. Okay. do, believe we can do 3 belts because we're not making any more than 270 rubber. Okay, so this is where the rubber comes in. This is where the rubber meets the road. Oh, wow. Ah, perfect. Straight through that conveyor lift. Heck yeah. Alright. Okay. Now... So... Yeah, we're right backed up on fuel. Yep, that's why we're not doing anything there. Let's go to our... Man! I have definitely not been as chatty this episode, I feel like. And I apologize. Again, we're learning. And I'm learning right now that I am not being super chatty. But we'll get there. Alright, now, this is where we're going to figure out how much. So, it's 6.5, so one of these is going to be at 50%. So, 6 times 30. 6 times 30 is 180, plus 15 is 195. So, 195, so 540 minus 195 is 345. 345 divided by 12 is 28.75. So we could potentially make 29 fuel generators out here. In fact, we have to. How much? Oh my gosh, do you see this? I will probably do this just because, look at that, I have to run all over the place to get this stuff. And I'm not going to do this on the episode. But we will be able to do something with that fuel. But we can't, here's the deal, right? We have to do something with that fuel. Otherwise, it's going back up. I don't want it backing up. I want it. It needs to empty out so that we can get the whole system running. Anything that backs up in these systems is potential for not mistakes necessarily, but it's a potential for there to be clogs. Okay, these are working. Let's start. Assuming that I'm definitely going to get some of these things in, I'm gonna do, let's just do something like that for now. And that. And we'll just accumulate this stuff in here for now. Because I don't have anything better to do with it at the moment. So now, what this is going to do is make plastic. Let's do this. Boom, boom. So hey, this is going to be the end. This is the last thing we're gonna do. All right, cool. Merge, going this way. So this is where the excess rubber goes. Fantastic. I think we have nailed it. It took a bit longer than I thought, but we are rocking. We're gonna be getting fuel in here. For the time being, I'll just be dumping this stuff. But yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad we did this though. We did this for two reasons. One is this is eventually going to be, this place, Space Elevator Factory, is going to have an oil processing factory. It's going to have it. And it's just a matter of time. We got to get it up and running. Because the next episodes are going to be me working on the modular engine factory and the adaptive control unit factory. Now these are hefty factories, and I'm talking like I expect that they will be, each individual one will be the size of that building. They're going to be huge. So I expect that I'm going to have two separate, I expect I'll do two separate episodes for each part and walk you through the same thing, where I'll do sort of an intro to what I'm doing, and then I'll show you the spreadsheet, and then I'm going to cut to a finished build and do a walkthrough and possibly turn the facility on. And that's what this is for. We needed these parts because I could have shipped it from my my temporary oil plant over, you know, there, but I wanted to get this started because that oil plant will eventually and rather soon be a fuel generator power plant. So but yeah, that's really it for this episode. We are gonna drop I gotta drop 29 fuel generators along here and run this fuel through there so that we don't get any backups. But yeah, that is really it. And that's going to be the last of one of these sort of live build things that I do with y'all for a little bit. We're going to go back to the format, at least for the next two space elevator parts. Because we're going to do the space elevator parts, and then we're going to get right into tiers 7 and 8. I have a purpose for doing that. Let me know what you think about it anyways in the comments. And we'll go through those tiers. But I want to get to specifically. There's one milestone in tier 7 that I want, where I can get access to the blender. Once I get the blender, I'm gonna get my fuel generator up and running, and then we can really start knocking away at some pretty interesting and permanent builds, and I'm excited about making. So thank you very much for watching. I hope I'm gonna have to edit this down a bit. This was way longer than I thought. I'm working on trying to get the to understand better, you know, how to how much time these things take. The thing is, I just don't want something like this taking multiple episodes. I see a red light. Oh no. But yeah, let me know what you think of these too. Like I said, I'm gonna step away from these for a little bit and go back to that sort of build. Diluted package fuel. We need this to be no power. Gosh darn it. Alright. But yeah, let me know what you think of these. I'm interested to know what y'all think. Honestly, like I think I mentioned this before, I have just a ton of time in the mornings when I can't really do this type of VO stuff. And it's really helpful to me from a time perspective. I can get some builds done while I don't have to do the voiceover while I'm doing it, you know what I mean? So it just makes a lot of sense to do it that way for me and my current situation. But I'm interested to hear what you think. Also, I recently got a Twitter. I haven't done anything with it, and I just got one because people do that. I do not use social media a lot at all, so it's new to me. But that's where I'll be doing announcements, stuff that if I'm going to start working on a new project, I'll let y'all know via Twitter. And by new project, I mean like a different Let's Play, or maybe I'm starting some long play stuff, other games. That's a good place to I'm gonna put a list up of future games that I want to play. Stuff I'm excited to do, that's where I'll probably keep that info, because it's just otherwise I don't really have a place to do that. So But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. It really helps the channel. I appreciate it. And, well, it's over. Yeah. Bye.